Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dimmaugbor, an Enugu-based makeup artist, human hair vendor, and a YouTuber. If this is your first time of being in this channel, please click on the subscribe button to join the family. If you've been in this channel before, hi my loves, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to style a 12 inches super double drum bone straight, how to get that blunt cut look. So these are the instruments I'm going to be using in this video: a hair stretcher, a hot comb, a hair wax, a pair of scissors, and a picking comb. So first of all, you will detangle the hair with comb so that you make sure that the hair is of equal length before you start trimming. And before you trim, you measure the closure. I'm going to use the length of the closure to know where I'm going to trim. So this hair is a 10 and 12 inches super double drum bone straight. That is 10 inches 100 gram, 12 inches 100 gram, and then a 14 inches closure. The closure is 14 inches because we want to get a blunt cut. We don't want to have any fly outs from the hair. That is why we are using a closure that is longer than the bundles. Because I'm going to give this a blunt cut, I did not start making the wig from the edge of the mesh cap, of the mesh net, because I know I'm going to cut it. If I start from that edge of the mesh cap, we are going to waste a lot of hairs. So look at it. I gave space like two inches before I started making the wig. This is because we are going to cut it. Had even we are not going to cut it and we want to achieve a longer length, we'll start making the wig from the edge of the hair. So we'll now start stretching it. Before you stretch any hair, make sure you detangle the hair with a picking comb first. If you don't detangle it and go ahead and run stretcher through it, it will not be straight because it's tangled. When you comb it out, you will now see that some of the hairs are even curled and all, because once heat touches it, it will retain whichever shape or position it was before applying heat on it. So that is why you have to detangle it with a picking comb before you go ahead to stretch it. So we're going to stretch it line by line. We'll take it line by line. You can do two lines, but I prefer getting a neat work, a very neat and tidy work. That is why I stretch my hairs line by line. And then while stretching it, don't pick too much hairs, don't pack too much hairs, because if it's too much, it will start falling out of the edge of the stretcher, or it might even tangle because the hair is too much. So you want the heat to touch every strand of hair. That is why you have to cut a little bit, part a little bit, and stretch it bit by bit. I use rubber band to hold the hairs together because this is a bone straight, so it's okay. Each time if I use a hair clip, the hairs will be falling out and be disturbing me, so that is why I use a rubber band to hold it. And the stretcher I'm using is in the highest. I put it in the highest temperature. If you look at it, you see the hot steam coming out of it to tell you how hot the stretcher is. So this is how you'll be going line by line until you finish the hair. You finish stretching the hair. So if you look at this hair, you see that these 12 inches on top, some of them are not even to your, like, it's not as long as the 10 inches. That is why you choose a longer inch closure. That is why you're using a 14 inches closure, so that it will cover those ones that did not get to the end of the hair, that did not get to the tip of the hair. That is what that 14 inches closure will do. It will cover up everything. I don't like making my 12 inches too short, because I don't know who the customer that will buy it is, in case if it's someone that is tall and has a long length. If you make it too short and someone that is tall buys it, it will be looking like a 10 inches. The person will not even believe that it's a 12 inches. So I like leaving it long, a little bit longer, so that if whoever that buys it, if you want it to be shorter, I will trim it for you. So when you get to the closure, you will still part the closure and stretch it as you stretch the hairs. Just like we are doing now, you detangle before you stretch. If you look at this closure now, you will see some hairs flying off. Like, that is what we are going to use this hair wax for. You use the hair wax to flatten all those closures, those hairs that will be flying out of the closures, that will make it not to be tidy. Use the hair wax to flatten it and then go over it with a hot comb. Hot comb will dissolve that hair wax and make all the hairs to stick together. You will use hot comb at those exact places you use the hair wax on, so that everything will be laid down. If you look at it now, you'll not be seeing those fly-offs that comes out of a closure, because I already waxed it. We use the hair wax to flatten everything. You see the look is giving. Everything is now very flat. The closure will remain very flat. See it. See our banga 12 inches now. See how fine it is, and the cut is equal. If you look at this, you might not know that what I used to cut this thing is a scissors. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any question or there is any style you want us to discuss in this channel, please leave it in the comment section. See you in my next video. Bye.